All right, we're talking about Dyer again because Dyer is like the #1 Orthodox apologist on the internet, and we are fighting against Eastern Orthodoxy. Let me rephrase that. Let me say it again. We are not fighting against Orthodoxy. We're fighting against Eastern Orthodoxy, which is what J represents. So I want you to know, Dyer has said many times in his videos that there's no such thing as a sin nature. That's an ontological error. And that is called a straw man, because no Protestants talk about an ontological sin nature. They talk about a fallen nature, that is, we are fallen in Adam, and that is now natural to us. Our now fallen nature is natural to us. So I'm going to let you listen in to what he says in this video. And what he says in this video is very interesting. And this is called, I forget what it's called. Listen in. Wait. It's called The System is a Scam. They just get away with it. And we are at 19 minutes and 39 seconds in. Let's listen.
Hold those positions religiously and will die on the hill of not being wrong, even if it would serve them better off in their long-term interest to admit being wrong. That's the weird and funny thing about fallen human nature, is that it treats its own ideas and views like a religious commitment.
All right, let's go back. Let's listen to what he says. He says, that's the deal with fallen human nature. That's the deal with fallen human nature. It treats its views like a religious commitment. It is the fallen human nature, which is something that exists in all of us because we're all fallen in Adam. We're all fallen in Adam. We all have a fallen human nature. We have what? A sin nature. That's what sin nature means, a fallen human nature. It doesn't mean that we are ontologically evil. Jay gets this wrong so much, it is incredible, because he used to be a Protestant. Now let's go to the Bible. We're going to look at Genesis 8:21. Chapter 8, 21. Here it is. There it is. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not curse the ground any more for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Man's heart's imagination is evil from his youth. That is sin nature. That is the fallen nature. Let's go to another one. Jeremiah 17:9. Here we go. Let's zoom in. Let's make sure it's good. Here we go. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? There you go, Jay. There's your sin nature. There's your fallen humanity. Our fallen nature, our sin nature, both the same thing. And this idiot wants to put forth a straw man saying, oh, the Protestants teach we got a sinful nature. As if that means ontological nature. As if the Protestants believe that God creates evil, ontological evil. When we all know evil doesn't exist, it's a deprivation of the good. Fallen human nature equals sin nature. And Jay here doesn't understand that. Or he is a willfully obstinate heretic and refuses to understand that. That's what's going on. So there isn't more else to say. Jay has given the game away. He recognizes that there is a fallen nature which is equated to the sinful nature. And that's all I got to say. Bye-bye.